It is time for Now with me, Damien Calment. We are in the holiday season, and today my topic and my talk is going to be about angels. You know, A Course in Miracles says, "You do not walk alone. God's angels hover near and all about." But as we begin to talk about angels today, let's take a deep breath. Let's center ourselves. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us today. What lesson are we to learn today? Let's be present. You know, in the Christmas story of Mary, I find Mary interesting that in the Quran, Mary is the only woman mentioned in the Quran, and Mary is mentioned more in the Quran than she is in the complete King James Bible. Very interesting. So, as I had mentioned, Course in Miracles says you do not walk alone. God's angels hover near and all about. In Luke, the first chapter, when we read the Christmas story, it goes something like this. During Elizabeth's 6th month of pregnancy, God sent an angel, Gabriel, to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin. She was engaged to marry a man named Joseph from the family of David. Her name was Mary. The angel came to her and said, "Greetings, the Lord has blessed you and is with you." But Mary was very startled by what the angel said and wondered what the greeting might mean. The angel said to her, "Don't be afraid. Mary, God has chosen you, his grace. Listen, you will become pregnant and give birth to a son, and you will name him Jesus. And he will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. And the Lord God will give him the throne of King David, his ancestor. He will rule over the people of Jacob forever, and his kingdom will never end." Mary said to the angel, "How will this happen? I'm still a virgin." The angel said to Mary, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will cover you. This reason will be that the baby will be holy and called the Son of God. Now, Elizabeth, your relative, is also pregnant with a son, though she's very old. Everyone thought she could not have a baby, and but she's been pregnant for 6 months. God can do anything." Mary said, "I am a servant of the Lord. Let this happen to me as you say." And then the angel went away. So, what is the purpose of angels? And the purpose of angels is to guard, to guide, and above all, to love. In essence, angels are our role models. They're also divine healers. The word angels comes from the Greek word angelos, which means messenger. And El comes from the Hebrew word Elohim, which means God. So when I speak of God, I'm not talking about some old guy with a beard and a stick sitting on a cloud. I'm not speaking of some kind of a religiosity type of God, but I'm speaking of the universal energy that moves through us, in us, around us, and who we are, which is that energy of love. Because God is love, and often in my talking I use God and love interchangeably because it is the same. And angels are the thoughts of God, so they are love too. But angels go beyond religion because man created religion, but this Godness, this love energy created angels. Do you know, in Psalms 91, the scripture says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy feet against stone." Now, angels. Many of us have created challenges in our life. And I want you to know that angels cannot do a thing to remove those challenges until we decide to make changes, because angels do not go against our free will. Angels are there for empowerment, they're there for protection, they're there for guidance, and they're there to listen. Many of us only believe what we can see, you know, the three-dimensional that we live in. And many of us only see on a material level. However, we are a spiritual being, and being on a spiritual being, there are different vibrations, different frequencies on a spiritual level, a different dimensions. And I mentioned before that when I came back to the United States and I had lost everything, and I was walking through Compton because I didn't know how to ride a bus, and I didn't have any money, and I was going from Long Beach to downtown LA. And as I walked through Compton, I was going to cross the street, and a African American gentleman yelled out to me, young man, do not cross that street, come over here." And as I walked back across the street, that African American gentleman in this little store handed me a soda and handed me a sandwich and said, "If you're going to walk, and he gave me directions how to walk out of Compton, where it was going to be safe. Now, I did not look like I was homeless. I did not have that typical look that a lot of homeless people have, but yet that African American gentleman, I believe to this day, was an angel that stood there for my protection. And when he said, "young man," he was calling me back to protect me from danger that could be headed my way. And I've told this story also when I was riding the bus, and I got off the bus at Sunset and Santa Monica. And I was learning how to intuitively listen to spirit in my life. And I had the thought of get off the bus right here. And I got off the bus right there, and I walked across the little street, and a gentleman standing there said, "This is going to seem really strange, but I want to buy lunch for you at this El Pollo Loco across the street." He did not know if I had food. He did not know what was happening. He did not know anything about me. Again, I did not look like I was a homeless person. And I simply said, "Thank you." I walked across the street. He bought me lunch. I continued on my way. The gentleman came on his way. I turned around and looked. I saw nobody there afterwards. I believe that this was also an angel that appeared to watch out after me. You know, each angel has a mission on earth. And I believe that this God energy, this love energy, it relies upon these messengers to serve mankind. We've seen in the Old Testament and in the New Testament of angels communicating with individuals like Abraham and Moses, Jacob, Gideon, Daniel, the Virgin Mary, Joseph, and so forth. These angels are characterized as ministering spirits, and they offer human beings consolation, hope. Even Jesus, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane in such agony, the angel came and offered him consolation during that time. Angels offer guidance, excuse me, and protection. And there are unlimited numbers of angels that we can call upon. And what I know is that angels are always there watching out for humans. But yet, we must ask for assistance, because angels will never override our free will. They will never do anything against what our free will is. Now, I believe that there are guardian angels. We talk about them a lot. Your guardian angel must be watching out after you. Guardian angels that are assigned to each human at birth. And these guardian angels, it is their oath and their task to stay with you and to advocate for you throughout your entire life. These guardian angels, it is their job and it's their energy to nurture you. You have one guardian angel, and that guardian angel has one child, and that child is you. And that child, you being you, they are to assist you and to navigate you on your earthly journey. I say this is the earth school, and that we're learning lessons of love, acceptance, forgiveness. Well, these guardian angels know every detail about your life. They know every dream that you have. They know every goal that you have. They know every fear that you have. They know every heartache that you have. And it is their job to seek for opportunities for you to know love at a deeper level. For they are there to guard you, to take care of you, just like the African-American gentleman who across the street has said, young man, don't cross the street, and then gave me explicit directions how to walk safely through the city of Compton at that particular time. And I followed those directions explicitly, and that was my guardian angel showing up. Now, there are a couple of different types of angels that I want to talk about this morning. But it's the angel that appeared to Mary and gave her the guidance on the birth of Jesus coming. But there's also the angel, we talk about Michael, the archangels. So my point on this would be the various angels that are in our life, they have names. Now, the more I know you and call you by name, the better my relationship is with you. If I'm talking about a friend of mine that lives in North Hollywood, and I say, I have this friend in North Hollywood that I can depend on, such and such, that's so airy. But if I stop and I say, I have this friend named Bobby, who for 12 years has been like a brother to me in many aspects. And when I'm down, he encourages me. And when I'm happy, he shares my happiness with me. And when I need words of encouragement, Bobby is there. See the relationship different when I call my friend by his name rather than just say, oh, I have a friend. I believe the same is true with our angels that we have as we begin to know them and ask them what their names are and get to build a relationship. It doesn't mean that we worship them. It means that we acknowledge the relationship that we have with them. Now, like Michael the archangel, Michael is a warrior angel, and he's often pictured with a sword. And why is that? Because he's a protector. He's a protector that walks beside us. And when we're facing big challenges, he lends us his courage and goes in and helps fight the battles and clear the way forward for us. Do you know there is the peace angels, okay? Those are the angels that come into your life, and those are angels that come to help you walk through fire. Those are angels that come to help you, give you a message like, I know your life is challenging right now, but I promise you, we can get through this together. You know, these peace angels, they know and have some of the biggest insights that we'll ever have in our lives. Remember, I said last week in my talk that some of the greatest losses in my life have been the biggest gains. And some of the greatest hurt and heartache in my life and some of the greatest pain has been those things that have catapulted me into a deeper relationship with myself, a deeper relationship understanding who I am, a deeper relationship with you, a deeper relationship with this godness in my life. And it's the peace angels. Remember, I've often quote from A Course in Miracles, if you knew who walked beside you every day on the path that you have chosen, you would never doubt or fear again. I have to say, in all honesty, every single day I walk in peace, no matter what is going on in my life, no matter what seems to be turbulent. And it is that angel of peace that is constantly there reminding me, come on, I know things are challenging right now, but we're getting through this together. It is that angel of peace. And then there's the star angels. And those are the angels that help us to manifest our dreams. Those are the angels that help us achieve our goals. You've heard me say that our purpose on earth is to be the expression of love, or the expression of God, the expression of on this planet. But the way that we are the expression of God, or the expression on earth, is for us to live what our dream is, live what our gift is. Each of us come to this planet with a gift. And so often we allow that gift to be squelched from us by playing somebody else's game, or being what mama wants us to do, or daddy wants us to do, or what somebody thinks is right for us or not right for us, or having such and such career. How can I say this? If you are a singer and your gift to the planet is a great voice, then when you are sharing that gift, you are living your purpose in expressing love to this planet, and it is the star angels that help you develop that gift. Now, if you have a gift for numbers and accounting, and you're trying to be a singer, then you're out of sync, because your gift would be in accounting and numbers. Understand what I'm saying? Each of us have a different gift, and that star angel is here to help us develop the gift that we bring to this planet. Because when that star angel helps jumpstart our dreams and jumpstarts our gift, then we're able to be that expression of love on the planet, and the grace and the greatness that we're here to show, and the sprinkling of stardust on our eyes, and the spring in our step. The stress level isn't there. And then we have the power angels. And the power angels, I guess they're kind of like the Power Rangers or the Marvel characters, right? Those power angels, they are in our lives, and they remind us of how strong we are and how capable we are. And when we want to doubt ourselves, they boost our confidence, and they remind us of the unique qualities that we have, that we're stronger than we think we are, we're smarter than we think we are. And when we feel like we're going to collapse, sometimes these power angels will send us challenging situations that force us to stand up for ourselves and take control back for our lives. You know what I'm talking about. You know, when we've given up our power to somebody else, and all of a sudden we stop and decide, no, I'm taking my power back. I'm not going to put up with any abuse anymore, any verbal abuse, any financial abuse, any emotional abuse. I'm taking my power back. Well, it's those power angels that give us that a recognition to do that. And then we have messenger angels. And these messenger angels are kind of interesting because they show up in those aha moments. You know those aha moments? Those moments when it's like the light bulb comes on and we go, oh my gosh, I really get this. I really get this. I really understand what this is. And they show up and they help us to raise our vibrations. I'm always talking about vibrations to your frequencies, and again, the science bears out what I say, that everything is vibrational. Every single thing is vibrational in life, in the world, in the universe. Case in point would be yesterday when we watched Michael Strahan in the group Off into Space, right? Okay, the Earth vibrational is a gravity vibration, okay, that holds things down, which brings them down. But when you reach beyond that gravity vibrational, there is a weightlessness vibration that allows for another dimension to take over your body, a weightless dimension. You cannot see that weightless dimension until you're in it. And the only thing that we can see in our material vibrational level is when we throw a ball up, it comes back down because of the gravity involved, the vibrational gravity pull. So the same is with our consciousness. The messenger angels help us to raise our consciousness from a material consciousness to a consciousness of divinity, that we can see beyond what the material looks like. We can see beyond what the natural circumstances looks like. We can see beyond where we're at, and through a prayer and through a meditation, be able to lift our spirit, to connect with the love, to connect with the Godness, to connect with the heavenly celestial beings, if I can put it that way, of knowledge, the universal bank of knowledge, the universal bank of love, the grace, the gratitude, that we are able to walk in peace, that those messengers, angel messengers, bring that to us. I say often that we all want to be in peace, but there is no peace without gratitude. And there is no gratitude without thanks and giving, because thanks and giving are the hands and feet of gratitude. And when we realize that, and the messengers lift us to that consciousness of, I am thankful. It's in my I amness. I am grateful. Grateful is who I am. I am peace. I am love. So that messengers lifts us to that consciousness of the I amness, and it's not just a doingness, but it is actually part of our DNA, part of our physiology of who we are and our awareness. And then there are the angels that are healing angels. And these healing angels hover and work so much in the healthcare profession. These healing angels are around the hospital. These healing angels are supportive around nurses, around doctors, around health technicians. These healing angels you feel when you're sick and it feels like somebody's come into the room and placed their hands on you, and perfect health begins to come back into your body. Sometimes healing is transitioning to another life, and we do that through peace. Angels are here in order to help people find their way, to be the expression of love at any moment. Hebrews says this in the 13th chapter: while angels are spirit beings, they often minister or serve in very physical ways. Now Hebrews the 13th chapter says this way: let brotherly love continue. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware. So what is it admonishing us to do? Treat everybody with love. Let love be the bottom line for you. When we treat everybody with love, and we begin to realize that maybe we're entertaining angels and we're unaware of it. We're treating each other with love. We're treating everybody, no animosity, no hatred. That's what we're here to do. When we realize, as I say on every podcast, kindness is the language that the deaf can hear. Kindness is the language the blind can see. And today, you be an angel of kindness. You extend kindness to someone. You reach out your hand, give guidance to somebody. You encourage somebody in their dream. Somebody who's fallen down, you come along and you say, you can do this. You can get up. You can dust yourself off. You can be the person that you're supposed to be. Today, you be an angel during this holiday season.